Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is the Tailor Son. In this video, I'll be showing you how you can make a Yoruba native cap which is known as Fila. This is the Fila. In this video, I'll be putting you through the cutting and sewing process of this Fila. If you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe to get amazing videos like this whenever I drop one. This is the fabric, so it is known as Aso Oke. So I'll be cutting the regular straight pattern of the Fila. So the head width of my client is 21.5, then you divide it by 2, equal that 1 plus 1, that's the sewing allowance. So we are cutting approximately 12 inches. So the 12 inches will be on fold. The reason why I am cutting a straight pattern is because the total length of this fabric is less than 40 inches. So that 40 inches cannot be enough to cut the slanted one. That's the reason why I am just going for the straight one. So this is it, 12 inches, done and dusted. So this is my gum stay, just to make the fila thick. So I cut the gum stay at 2.5 by this is 21.5. That's the original length of the head width, then plus 2 inches, making 23.1. So after doing that, we are going to cut the facing of the cap. So the facing of the cap, we are going to this is the length of the cap is 7 plus 1.5, making 8.5. So we are cutting at 8.5. So you're just going to fold, just to make it simple or just to make it straightforward. Then you mark 12 inches like that. The fabric was folded, and 8.5 as well, 8.5, 8.5. This is just for the facing of the cap. Then you cut it out like that. So you can see. So after doing that, I am done gumming. That's the gun stay, or that's the gun stay. So after doing that, you are just going to run your machine through it like that. So you can see they are about 0.5 inches apart from the edge of the fabric. So you're just going to sew it this way, just to hold the gun stay to the material. So that gun stay is not just a regular one, it is an R stay. I use the one they use for plaquettes, the plaquettes. So that is the one I used. So after doing that, you are going to place the fabric at the back, or at the front of the material rather. You're going to place it like that. So you can see. So you leave about 0.3 inches away from that stay, or that ad stay, or the gun stay, whatever you may call it. So after doing that, you're going to run your machine through it. Just take your time. So like that, about 0.3 inches away from that white, or that gun stay. So after doing that, so I want to take the measurement, the original measurement of my head width. So you can see the way I placed it. So I made sure, or you make sure, the material is well laid down before you join it together. So you mark at 10.75, that's the original length, 10.75. So that's 21.5 divided by 2. So that's the original length of the cap, the head width rather. So after doing that, you connect those lines together, and then you sew. You must make sure these are well connected before you stitch them together. So you do just as I am doing. So ensure you take your time so that you can have something like this at the end. So after doing that, you're going to trim the excess out about 0.7 inches away from the sewn area. So like this, you open it up, then you flip it over like that. So after doing that, we're going to sew or top stitch the edge. So we are top stitching right now. So you top stitch like that down to the end. Top stitch like that. Yeah, I'm done. So you can flip it over again, just to the right side, then we are top stitching, or we are joining that point. That side, we are joining it together as well. So you must take your time, make sure it is well aligned before you stitch together. So, and make sure it doesn't hold the one underneath down before you sew. So make sure you take your time like that. And like that. So after that, I'm just going to trim out the excess. I'll be cutting it away. You cut the excess away like that. So we're done. You can see we are half done. So take it to your pressing or your iron, then you fold it into 4, then you mark those edges out like that. So like that, you place your tape rule. You can see 3, then 8. We are using the original length is like 5, then plus 3 inches. That's making 8. Then we want to cut the top of the fila. So we measured 8 rather 8. So 8 by 8. We are cutting it 8 by 8. So the top is less than 8. The top is 7. So we want to add an extra fabric so that we can have 8. So that we can have 8 by 8. That's a square. A square shape. So we have 8 by 8 like that. So you take it to the sewing machine and you join it together like that. So we're done. We're also going to need a facing for the top of the cap, the top of the fila. We're going to need a facing too as well. So you cut it out like this, then you stitch the top, you stitch the edges together to the facing. Yeah, we're done. So after doing that, those edges, those points you marked, so you're going to replicate it on the top of the fila. So you can see, please check carefully, the right side of the fila is facing the right side. You can see from the inside, then from the outside, the wrong side to the right side. So you make sure you check this video, or if possible you pause it before you lay your hand on it, so that you can do just as I have done in this video. So after doing that, you join the edges together like this. You start from the first point, or any of those points. So like this, you connect like that. So you can see it's not as if I'm just giving those points, I'm just marking those points. They were there before, but I used chalk. I used a white chalk, so I had to use a pen just to make it clearer, so you get. So after doing that, you're going to join it to the end like this. Then we want to stitch it properly now. So we are going to run our machine through it about 2 to 3 times again, so like that. Yeah, we're done. Then you trim the excess fabric, you trim it off, so you can see. Wow, we're having the filler already. You can see. Then you turn it out. After that, just put your hand inside to push out the edges. So you push out the edges like that. Make sure you do this. You take your time so that you can have a nice finishing at the edge. You can see. Yeah, we are done with the filler. We are done with the cap. You can see. Very beautiful, simple, very simple. So thank you for watching. Please kindly like, subscribe,